Hey everyone, this is USF Chick 85. I'm coming to you to do a very quick and small haul, and to also share with you some of the deals that I've come across this week. And I feel like a lot of people will probably be willing to take advantage of this if you haven't already done so. If you follow me on Instagram, I have brought to my followers' attention about some of the things that Dollar Tree has, because they've brought out their first small wave of fall items, and also the deals that I came across at Michael's. So I'll go into more detail about that. So, first, excuse what I'm wearing. Like, this weekend is literally just a relaxation weekend. I stay inside the house and just watch movies and pretty much caught up on some sleep. So I did that, and I remembered that I had to pick up some items from Walgreens and from Dollar Tree. So I ran and did that really quick before they closed at 9. And I came home and instantly put on like my relaxation clothes, which is my I think it's cute, my cute little house dress. Some people, well, my friends call them moo-moos, but I love house dresses. Even though I'm young, I'm kind of like a young person um with the old soul, I guess you can call it. But yeah, love house dresses. So I mean, hey, I think it's cute. But anyways, so but first let's just backtrack to something that I found on, I think it was on Wednesday, which was the 4th of July. I went to spend some time with my mom on the 4th. We live in two different cities, but the cities are like right next to each other. I live in Tampa and she lives in St. Pete. So I went to hang out with her, went to Dollar Tree, and then from there, we're like, oh, what the heck? Kmart is closing soon. Let's just go ahead and hit up Kmart and see what they have left. I'm sure they have nothing left. Well, to my surprise, they actually had a full store because the location in St. Pete is not closing. Yes, you heard it. As of now, the St. Pete location is not closing. So if you live in the Tampa Bay area and you love Kmart, feel free to check out the one that's located on 66th Street North. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the location in Clearwater closed a few months back. The one that's in Tampa, which is the only one that's left, that is on Bush and 56th Street, is closing. That should be closed by September. And I know they have a lot of stuff that's on sale there. I need to go and check them out. But that's what I've heard. But I was just under the assumption that the one in St. Pete was closing too, because that's the only one that's left. The very first Kmart that closed was on 34th Street South, and that closed so long ago. It closed in 2003, and the only reason why I remember that is because that's the year I graduated from high school, and I remember my mom and grandma going in there and racking up on everything. When I tell you that all of my stuff for college was taken care of with a little bit of money, they scored so many sales and deals. It was ridiculous. So the one on 66th Street was the only one that was open for years. And, you know, my coworkers told me the one in Clearwater closed a few months ago. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this one is too. But it's not full store. Literally, as soon as you walk into the location in St. Pete, it has signs everywhere that says 50% off, 60, 75. There's a few items that say 90% off, very few, but there's a lot of items that say 80% off. But you have to pay close attention to the big signs that hang from the ceilings when you first walk in, because they say up to 80% off, help us clear out the store for fall, or help us bring in our fall items, or prep for fall, or something to that effect. But basically, it's letting you know that they're prepping for fall. They're trying to clear out all of this stuff, so the store is marked down. Now, I was thinking, okay, maybe they got the notice that they are closing and they just didn't take down the sign or what. But I asked a couple of the associates. I even asked the manager too, and all of them said that they have not received any notice whatsoever that their location was closing. So they're still running business as normal. And I'm also assuming, there's that influx of stuff that needs to be cleared out. And maybe because all the other locations, I don't know if it's like a nationwide thing, but all the other locations are closing and have these clearance items, so they probably have to match that as well. But I didn't really buy much out of Kmart. I was just so overwhelmed by the sales and the clearance items. I didn't know honestly where to start. So I went thinking of the things that I normally go in there to buy. I mean, they had shoes for $5, $10, a lot of their sandals and stuff, which I normally go to Kmart for sandals. I am a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, so I normally go there for their football items as well. And capris, workout clothes. Every once in a while, I get a couple of dresses here and there, a couple like little handbags, and hmm, and home decor, but very little home decor. But those are some of the items that I normally go for when I go to Kmart, and they had an array of football stuff for dirt cheap. So I'm definitely gonna go back and rack up on my Cowboys attire, so I can get ready for football season for the low. But my mom was able to go in. They had the spandex workout leggings for $5. Some of them were $7 depending on the brand. But my mom was able to go in there and get regular capris, like well, not capris, but leggings, cotton with a tad bit of spandex in. Normally, a lot of older women will wear them. She was able to get those for $7. She was able to get matching shirts for between $3 and $5. Um, and that's pretty much all that she really focused on, was just getting some capris and stuff for our family reunion that's coming up at the end of the month. She just wanted to make sure she had some nice stuff for that. And I just went walking around, just looking at everything. I did see quite a few things that I want. Did a few price checking. Did some price checking on a few items that I was interested in, and saw they were a pretty good deal. But I wasn't really in the mood until I came across some towels that regular price was between $12 and $14, and they were marked for $3.74. They were the very bright and vibrant colors, which are the colors that I love, like lime green, yellow, pink, turquoise. Like they had so many colors. Of course, they had white. They had a couple of tans, and they had purple. But I did buy a few towels, regular or not regular, but the sale price was $3.74. But because I have the Kmart rewards card, I still had points or dollars on there that I had to use. So I was able to actually get the towels for $2 each. And I bought 6 towels because we needed new towels. But I am thinking about going back, because you can never have too many towels, when you have guests, or just to make sure you have plenty of towels in general. So I will probably be going back to get more towels. My mom told me yesterday that she wanted to go back to Kmart to see if she can get some more capris or look for some sandals and stuff. So we'll probably make another visit within the next week or two. Besides Kmart, there was Michael's. I went in Michael's yesterday. Yesterday was my mom's birthday, so she just wanted to do something low key, and we went and watched Uncle Drew, which is a very good movie. It was very funny. So if you haven't watched it, or if you have plans on watching it, I would definitely recommend to go and see it. I laughed the whole entire time. It was a good movie with a good message. So good job, basketball player Shaq and whoever else was in there that I can't remember, but I know Shaq was in there and it was funny. So, so we went and saw that, and in that plaza at the opposite end is Michael's. So my mom likes to do latch hooks. So we went in thinking, okay, we're just gonna come across a couple of new like latch hook prints that she can do, and we're gonna be in and out. But as soon as you walk into Michael's as well, and I don't know why it didn't dawn on me, because I get the Michael's emails, but I just didn't pay attention to it. And we went in and instantly hit with the signs that's talking about the doorbusters from Thursday through Saturday, items for 50, 60, and 70% off as well. at Michael's. I will at the end of this add a couple of clips that I was able to get while I was in the store. So if you didn't take advantage of that, I think, like I said, today was the last day for those doorbusters. They still have those items marked down. Because I talked to one of the chicks there, and she said, even though they don't have the doorbusters, they still have a lot of that stuff on sale, whatever's left over the next day. So the only thing is, if you have the Michael's coupons or you get the emails, you can't use the coupons, which is like 30 and 40% off of like one item or off of your total purchase. You can't use that for the doorbuster items, but if there are other items, even if it's on clearance, you can use those coupons. So, make sure you take your coupons and rack up as well. So they had a lot of great things on sale, like the plastic $3. They had some plates for $1. They had a lot of their fall decor, because you know that stores normally do it in waves. So around the 4th of July, right after the 4th of July, your first wave of your fall items will come in. And it's normally a small amount, not a lot. But then most stores start prepping for back to school. Right after back to school, or around the time that schools start to open, is when you'll start seeing more fall items. So they just had like their first little batch of fall items out. And of course, by mid-August, you should see more items in there for fall. So definitely want to check them out. And then, of course, I went into Dollar Tree, which if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that on the 4th, I did post a couple of pictures and a quick video. Dollar Tree has these new plates with, what are they called? Sunflowers on it. Gorgeous. They are so cute. I know people went crazy over the lemons and the cherries, which in my area, I didn't see the cherry plates. I saw the lemon plates. Went to go grab them, put them back because I got a phone call. I had to leave the store, so I was going to come back the next day. Came back the next day and they were gone. Every single one of the lemon plates. So I didn't get any of the lemon plates. So kudos to the people that did. And if you have cherry plates in your city, kudos to you too. I plan on buying the sunflower plates. They are very, very cute. Love them. I'm not going to miss out this time. But I also took a couple of videos or pictures of the little ceramic pumpkins, which last year I actually missed out on the ceramic pumpkins in gold. So I am going to go back, since it's like the very first few items, rack up while I can, and then leave the rest for everybody else to kind of gather and do their thing. But I went in there today to pick up a couple of items to finish off my DIY project, and came across a few things that I want to share. Oh, and then, sorry, by the way, when you go into Michael's, they will give you, the chick gave me 2, but it is the $5 off every $25 that you spend from Sunday, July 22nd through July 28th. And then, of course, it says see back for the exclusions and everything. So just make sure if you go to Michael's that you definitely keep this, because this will come in handy. I love when they give out the Michael's books. So just thought I'd remind you guys or tell you about that. But as far as Dollar Tree, I just purchased the normal items that I always get. Like I mentioned, they do have their school supplies out. And this shade of blue kind of matches my office. It's just a little bit darker than what the colors are in my office. If you can see the lights, and then the sign that says Inspire, I got that from Ross, and I got the lights from Five Below. But I just picked this up. I picked up one item just in case it wasn't the right shade of blue, so I kind of can put it on my desk, but at a distance, so that way it doesn't seem so in your face that it doesn't match. But yeah, I just bought a pencil holder, nothing special. I did purchase 2 planter pots, and I like these because they have the piece at the bottom, so when I'm watering the plant, the water doesn't come out of the bottom. I've been looking for black for the longest. The only thing I can find was like blues and yellows and red and brown. So I'm happy that I actually went to this location and bought and found these, and I was able to grab 2 of them because I have citronella plants that I purchased at Home Depot about a month ago. They were 4 for, I want to say 4 for 10. I think that's how much they were. They were on sale, or 4 for 8. It it was a really good deal. I don't think it was any more than $10. I don't think it was anything less than like $6. But of course, like I said, I live in Tampa, so we're pretty hot most of the year. I mean, we have our occasional cold days, but on my front porch, I had a horrible problem with mosquitoes, and it's crazy because my house is on a lake, but my back patio never had any mosquito issues, but my front door is to the point to where they will swarm you and everything, and I would have to go through like the garage in order to get in my door after a certain time. So I had looked up a couple of things because I wanted some plants, but I didn't know how well they would do. I've never had a plant before. I mean, when I was little, I had like those little plants that you got in like a Happy Meal or something. And I mean, that lived pretty long, but I was little, so I don't really know how long it lived or whatever. But I mean, my citronella plants are doing very well, and it really does work. There's virtually no mosquitoes there. I mean, tonight I came across 1 or 2, but it's a huge difference compared to what it was before. So I bought these to put the citronella plants in, and I'm actually thinking about going back to Home Depot to buy a couple of more because I do have 1 on my back patio and I have 2 on my front patio. So I bought that. Oh, I didn't share with you guys the things that I did buy from Michael's, which I forgot about that. I mean, it's nothing really special. I just needed some more pipe cleaners, and these were in the dollar section, depending on where your dollar section is at your Michael's. Mine is at the location I went to. As soon as you walk in, it's on the very front row. It's like a long row, and I was able to get this. Like I said, they were $1, and they rung up on my receipt as 50 cents each. So I got those. Then this cardstock paper, this was actually on sale because the normal price is $4.99, and you were able to actually get it for like $2 and some change, or either $3 individually, or you can buy 4. I have to check the receipt. It was like 4 for $5 or 4 for $10. I don't know. Don't make me lie. But I know that this was a really good deal when I purchased it, and I purposely got these colors because I have a lot of spring colors in my drawer. I don't really have any warm colors like the colors for fall. So I bought this, and as you can see, it has the colors there, right there. So, and this was definitely a good deal because they had canvases of all size, and not just individually, they were in the packs. So this normally for the 12 by 12 normally comes up to $19.99 for a 7-pack. All their canvases were $10. So there was some that was bigger than this that normally was like $24 or $24.99, and you're able to get them for $10. So definitely a very good deal. I recommend. This is part of the DIY project that I will be doing, which I will be showing you guys later, hopefully doing a video on as well. So y'all have to excuse me, my allergies are acting up. But I went to Dollar Tree and bought the typical things. I purchased this little wall decor thing from Goodwill, and I had bought candles from IKEA and needed 3 more candles to put on it. So I bought 3 white candles. I tried to get unscented, but apparently I didn't. But this is fresh linen. I mean, they're not going to to be burnt. They're just honestly for decorative purposes. So I just bought 3 of those. And you guys know I do my thing on the side, selling diaper cakes and wreaths. So I just purchased a receipt book. So it has 50 receipts in it. I really, here it is here. I really want the really big receipt book, but every time I go to like Office Depot, whatever, I just feel like sometimes it's just overpriced. Like for some paper, I can just make my own receipts for free and print them at home. I mean, I don't know, but just wanted something that looked a little bit more official. But yeah, I bought some headbands. Nothing special with that. But this is one thing that I came across that I've never seen at Dollar Tree before, at least not at any of my locations. And it is the Anchor Art Multi-Purpose Extra Strength Adhesive Spray. It's fast tack, photo safe, dries clear, dries permanent, acid free. And it's 1.8 ounce. So this was for $1. So if anyone has come across this and you've used it, let me know how you like it. I only bought one, but this is in the school supply section. So if this actually does work as well as I'm hoping it does, then I will be going back and getting more, because literally I've never come across this before at any Dollar Tree. And I feel like I'm a Dollar Tree pro in my area. So now this item here, this is the item that I wanted to share with you guys. I know I've kind of been babbling the whole entire time, but on the pictures at the end of this video, I will show you that while I was standing in line, I Googled this item, and the minimum amount that I saw was on Amazon for $8 and some change. But if you scroll further over, you can also see that on Amazon it was for $20-some. I think like $23 or $24. Walmart and Home Depot, it was $20-some as well. And I asked the cashier today or tonight, and she said it just got this in this week, and it was a lot. I normally don't walk down this aisle, but for whatever reason I walked down, and I was being slow, just looking around and browsing, and came across this. You guys see that? Rust-Oleum Never Wet Multi-Surface Repelling Treatment. You got it. This normally costs $23 or more. $1 at Dollar Tree. It's not an off-brand. It is the real deal, Rust-Oleum. And it's a 2-pack because it's 2 parts. On the back right here, I bought 2 because, I mean, I didn't know how many people knew about it or whatever, but just in case I didn't get a chance to go back and they ran out, then at least I have 2. But here's what the back says here. Best for metal, wood, concrete, aluminum, galvanized metal, PVC, masonry, asphalt, vinyl siding, plastic, and more. Good for fabric, leather, and canvas. Dries to a milky haze. Use interior or exterior. Sprays clear. Dries to a flat light haze. Never wet. Should be reapplied when water no longer rolls off of the surface. And this is an example of some work boots that don't have it versus work boots that do have it on there. And literally, like, this is pretty good. $1 at Dollar Tree. So I wouldn't say go out there and rack up if you genuinely do not have a purpose for it. That's one thing I'm not really for, because that's just a waste of money. But I actually have like my patio furniture, and I have like a baker's rack and stuff outside on my patio. So this would be really good for me to put on there just to make sure that it's very safe. And not that it's safe, but that it doesn't rust. Only because right now in Florida, it is hurricane season, and literally we've had rain just about every single evening for like the past month and a half. So there was actually 2, maybe 3 weeks straight that we had rain pretty much all day. So you may not have any rain that morning, but you would that afternoon, and then going into the evening you'll have like a slight break and then rain again. And that started around Memorial Day. So I just kind of want to make sure I protect what I have out there. But here it is. So step 1 is the base coat. And then step 2 is the top coat. So literally, you get these 2 things for $1 at your local Dollar Tree. And I did ask the cashier, even though she told me I just got it this week, she said quite a few Dollar Trees, because she checked, somebody asked earlier that day. So I guess somebody else is probably going to rack up too. Asked if they had them at other locations, and she said yeah. So yeah, if you see that your local Dollar Tree, it is definitely a steal. So go ahead and grab some. You can use it for whatever you need to use it for, indoor or outdoor. It is definitely worth it. $1 versus the $23 or more that it would normally cost you. And if you go the cheaper route and say you get it through Amazon Prime, or if you don't have Prime, just regular Amazon, and you catch it for $8, then $1 is still better than $8. So this is what I came across. Definitely want to share this with you guys. I'm super excited. So I will be probably going back tomorrow to get some more. So that's pretty much it with my very mini Dollar Tree haul. I know I just babbed on like over and over, but I hope that you guys take advantage of some of the deals that I told you about at your local K-Mart and at Michael's. And of course, if you come across Dollar Tree, go ahead and start racking up on your fall items now, the things that are out, so that way you don't miss out on anything good like I did last year. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll have this DIY project done tonight and a video put up over the next few days. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good night. Bye.
You brought me a tablecloth? No, you didn't take me to no tablecloth. You better run back there and get it. K-Mart, come on now, Ma. Tablecloth.